Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for tonight's Toronto Raptors watch party. We got the Raptors in action tonight against the Boston Celtics. Yes, the Boston Celtics. Last time we played the Celtics, we beat them. It was a fun game. It was much better than losing by 54, which was a franchise record that was set on New Year's Eve. Was it New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve. So last time they played them, they beat them, but I think both teams were in a bit of a different place at that time, if that makes sense. The Celtics were, winning games, but it was kind of like, it feels like they're not hitting top gear. It feels like they're kind of trudging along, just, playing with their food a little bit, losing some games that maybe they shouldn't, and that was definitely one of the games that they shouldn't have lost. But and the Raptors at the time, they were starting to come around. They were starting to win some games. That was like the start of their breakout. They went on a bit of a win run. Both teams in a different place right now. The Raptors, obviously, as of late, have struggled, have been losing games. Maybe competitive in some, but losing others. They are coming off a win against Phoenix Suns, who are very impressive in the clutch in that one, just hitting every three they took. But not the most formidable team. But the Celtics have also changed because lately they have just been they're just winning every game, and they're not just winning every game. They are steamrolling everybody that is in their way, pretty much. Like looking at their recent games, 13-point win against the Knicks, it could have been more than 13. 20-point win against the Sixers, 13-point win against the Spurs, 18-point win against the Heat, a 27-point win against the Knicks. They lost to the Mavericks. They did. But a 7-point win against the Cavaliers, 8-point win against the Sixers, only a 2-point win against the Pelicans, and a 22-point win against the Bulls. Like, they have just been rolling teams as of late. So a little bit fearful of what they can do because I have seen them absolutely destroy the Raptors. It's almost like we got lucky that the channel got hacked. Like, if the channel was going to get hacked, it's obviously bad that the channel got hacked and, lost 100 subs and put me into an unbelievably stressful situation for a couple of days. My whole world was crumbling for a couple of days. That was bad. But if the channel was going to get hacked at any point, so that I had to miss, like I literally had no platform to do a live watch along for. If there was going to be any game that happened for, probably best that it was the away game against the Celtics, where the Raptors suffered their worst loss in franchise history. They lost by 54 points. I watched every second of that game on my couch. It was a tough one, but I got through it. And at a certain point, it was just like, it was just numb. It didn't feel like anything. I was kind of just like, wow, like this is what we are. This is who we are, isn't it? We ended up doing pretty well. After that, we went a pretty good run, January, early February, but that was the darkest point of the season, I think. Darkest point of my season as well, because that's when the channel got hacked. So anyways, Raptors have been a bit more competitive lately. We have Jakob Poeltl back for this one. That's huge. I think he did play the away game at the Celtics. We lost before. I'm pretty sure he did, so no excuse there. But the Raptors are obviously better when he plays. He's not back. Sorry. He was questionable. And there were lines up for him. So I thought, actually, he was going to play. He's not playing. Jonathan Mobo is back in the starting five for the Raptors here today. It's Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis for the Celtics with Holiday out. So no Porzingis. The spread for this one is 10.5, 11.5, mostly a little. We'll call it 11. So, yeah, the expectations Raptors will not win this game, but let's see if they can be competitive. Let's see, hey, Maybe they can win. Maybe they can steal a win against the Celtics again. I told you last time when the Raptors beat the Celtics, the tank takes a break when you play the Celtics. I don't care about the tank. I want to win this game. I want the Celtics to lose. I hate the Celtics. They're my least favorite team in the NBA, one of my least favorite teams in all of sports. I want to beat them. I want to win this game. So the tank takes a back seat for tonight's game. Let's go Raptors. It'll be fun to cheer for a team. Really cheer for a team. Part of it maybe is because Boston sports, they're just fucking spoiled. They had the Celtics. They had the Patriots dynasty. They have the Red Sox since they ended their curse in 2004. There's been 3 World Series in that time, 2 or 3. The Bruins are serial winners. Like when one team is bad, the other one, there's always a championship contender in Boston. Always. Oftentimes there's multiple. And I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I despise it. And on top of that, that wouldn't make them like the most hated team. On top of that, the fan base is just horrible, just terrible. I despise the Boston sports fan base with every fiber of my being, man. So spoiled as a fan base, so toxic as a fan base, maybe as a result of that. Man, something in the fucking water in Boston. I say that all the time. Do not like the fan base. Do not like the teams. Hate the teams. Yes. I would like to beat them as a result. There you go. There you go. Cooper Flagg is my number 1 pick. I think everybody's number 1 pick is Cooper Flagg, McLovin. But anyways, let's say what's up to the people in the chat. Boston's probably going to win today, so we'll have to eat all those words. But maybe we surprise them again. In the chat today, we've got Sumaya joining us. I've been saying it wrong. Thank you for correcting my pronunciation. I used to say Sumaya, and then I is this right? And I looked up the general pronunciation, and it was Sumaya. So if I've been saying it wrong, I have no idea. Anyways, now I'm saying it correctly. Sumaya, thank you for joining. One of our 6-month members. Ever President Streams, thank you for watching. We have Thomas Perry, another one of our members, 12-month member in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in once again. YBN Fatboy is here. Jimmy J is here. Dak Canadian, McLovin, David C, Q-Man, The Flash B, Fire. What's going on? How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? Let's have a bit of fun today. First night of back-to-back. Kind of a tough back-to-back. You're home against Boston. Then you have to travel. You're playing Indiana tomorrow. So going to be a long night for these Raptors players. But hopefully they can have a fun little trip by winning this basketball game. And then it gets a little bit easier starting on Friday when they play... I believe they play Washington on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Chicago on Friday. I was mistaken. They play Chicago on Friday, and that is a certainly winnable game as well for the Raptors. So the Chicago Bulls absolutely blew out the Philadelphia 76ers yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw that. What a crazy game that was. Dak Kane said it felt like middle school. There was high scores that night against Boston. Yeah, I mean, they just said, we're going to sit in the paint, so if you don't hit threes, you're not going to score. And the Raptors didn't score because they didn't hit threes. Boston, honestly, didn't play super well in the first half, but hit everything in the second half. Yeah. Jimmy J says they will make this quick and painless. I think actually it'll be neither of those things. I think it'll be painful, and I don't think it'll be very quick. McLevin says, I'm sorry to say we don't need to win games. We need flag or ace. Well, the tank takes a back seat tonight, as I said. Flash B agrees. Boston fans are the worst. Yes. Fire says, glad we have an easy run of games after this. Yeah, starting Friday we do. I'm actually not particularly happy about that because I think they're going to win a bunch of games. So hopefully they cool down. The game is on TSN tonight. Yeah, TSN. I've got TSN 1 open, but I imagine it's available on other channels as well. Danielle joining us from Sydney. Sydney, Oz? Oz. I've never seen it spelled that way. Sydney, Australia. Thank you for watching. All the way from Sydney. Amateur sports really is worldwide. Thank you so much. Glad to see Raptors fans abroad. So let's hopefully get a win. It's nice and early, I think, in Australia right now. Would you trade, Alan H. asks this, would you trade Scotty in our top 10 pick for the first or second pick? Oof. That's there's different questions there. Would I trade Scotty in our top 10 pick for the first pick? I think you probably have to. For the second pick, I'd say no. The Sydney in Ontario too. That's what I thought there might have been another Sydney. It says Sydney, Oz. Oz, Australia. I don't know if that's some fucking Aussie lingo I'm not aware of. OZ, is that somewhere else I'm not familiar with? Wherever you're watching, it doesn't matter. I very much appreciate it regardless. Scotty's off the table, end of it. Well, listen. Luka Doncic got traded, okay? If Luka Doncic can get traded, anybody can get traded. Oz or OZ or AUS. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I assumed correctly. And he used mate, which means he's absolutely from Australia. Welcome in, mate. Luka Doncic got traded, okay? So nobody's off the table, evidently. There is a price. What if we got offered Luka Doncic for Scotty Barnes? You're going to still say no? You're obviously going to take that. Obviously, you're going to say yes. So he's off the table, yes, but then somebody comes in with an offer and all of a sudden you can't refuse that. Like if you got offered Jokic, it's over, bro. Pack your bags. I don't. It sounded like I'm being disrespectful with the way I'm laying it out, but yeah, like there's certain players you have to say yes to in that. I'm sad Mobley and Cade in all likelihood both make All NBA this year. Yes. That is, unfortunately, hater watch. The hater watch is in shambles there. Hate watch, rather, is in shambles there. Re-ranking the 2025 draft class today. Cade, Mobley, Franz, and Scotty. Yeah, I think you have to re-rank it in that way. Yeah. I'm still holding out for Scotty to make the leap. And I think, we had last year, like rookie season where he was so good, then he flatlined. Then his third year, he got better. Then he's flatlined a little bit. I think there's still big opportunity for him to really blossom on that max contract. So I'm definitely not counting him out. I think he's going to be a terrific player still. Brandon Ingram, RJ, IQ, and flag, and no tax. That's part of the mindset there, is that if you trade Barnes for the first overall pick, Cooper Flag, you have Cooper Flag who's I think is going to be very, very good from day one. You'd have a very, very good player on a cost-controlled contract for 4 years. Very good player from day one who's on a cost-controlled contract for 4 years for you to maneuver stuff around. That's just very appealing. Very, very, very appealing. Scotty still has the second highest ceiling out of anyone in that draft. I completely agree. Because I think he's capable enough to be like all defense level defender. I think he's kind of showcasing already that he might have those levels. Offensively, like if he becomes more efficient, and the 3-point shot becomes more consistent. Yeah, that's an All NBA level talent right there. Obviously ways to go, but he's got All NBA potential, 1,000%. The physical gifts to go with that skill set, incredible for sure. I think Dylan Harper or VJ Edgecombe, how you say it, would be really good out the upcoming draft. I'm only really familiar with the top 3, to be honest, but the wide consensus that this is a very good draft class. A very good draft class. The only person I think is higher ceiling than Scotty drafts. Wow, I actually think it's Cade, from based on what we're seeing this season. I don't think Mobley has the levels, like to take those big leaps offensively. Like obviously defensively, he could win DPOY this year. Offensively, that's never going to be something that carries Mobley's game. He's never going to be an individual creator like Cade is and Barnes can be. Like Mobley's definitely like fine on offense, but he's always going to need help setting that up. Hey, all right, they're all fantastic players. I don't know. We're splitting hairs here. They're all phenomenal players. Someone said OKC should give up all their picks for the Cooper pick, keep their team cheap for years to come. That's actually what Bill Simmons proposed on his podcast, which I saw a clip of on Twitter because I do not listen to that podcast or watch it. So the idea was OKC trade all their picks to get Cooper Flag. Basically, they have already a contending team. Then they add Cooper Flag, cost controlled for 4 years, and really make a go of things for 4 years. It's an interesting thought. I'd be curious to see if the first overall pick team actually would take it. They probably would consider it, but ultimately, like you're making that trade. I mean, a lot of it depends on how good those picks are, I guess, to be fair. Which, if they're OKC's own picks, they're not super valuable because they're going to be the 1 seed every year. But it's a conversation, like Bill Simmons said. That you have to have a meeting about that, for sure. I don't know what the answer is to that. Like, if OKC should do it or not, if the team should do it, that's a hell of a meeting. I gotta say, that's a hell of a meeting for you and your people to discuss, for sure. Scotty started to show his limitations. Don't think he'll ever be a number one on contending team. Trade him for the rest of the league. Realize too. It's not like we're playing behind closed doors here. Like teams are watching him this year as well. There's no secret or anything. It's like we're hiding something here. I disagree that. You don't think he'll be. I think it's a fair take. I think it's unreasonable to say he can't and will never be for sure. If you're feeling like, okay, there's limitations in the shot creation, he doesn't get to the rim enough, he doesn't have enough of a threat of a jump shot to be, that true number one offensive piece on a team. I think that's a fair assessment. I personally think that he's 23 and can still get there. But you see the limitations out there for sure, the potential for that to happen. But I don't think it's, oh my God, we got to we have damaged goods here. Let's get rid of this before everyone else realizes. I don't think that's the case at all. Nor do I think the Raptors have any desire to trade him anyway. Why would anyone trade picks from Embiid? Well, they wouldn't. What I miss here? Tremo says, I know it's not Raptors related. You can ask me anything. You don't need to. It's not like listen, we talk about like the best shawarma restaurants in Toronto here. We don't care about keeping it Raptors related. So don't be afraid. We talk about anything here. Do you think Philadelphia should just find a way to trade Joel Embiid and all their assets to get draft capital and just reset this mess? I mean, if somebody's willing to give a bunch of picks for Joel Embiid, then sure. But they also have Paul George on a big contract who nobody's going to want. Joel Embiid, I think, is not super, super valuable because, will he ever have a healthy season again is a question that needs to have a serious answer to. Tyrese Maxey, if they want to reset, Tyrese Maxey's a guy you shout out stuff for. But even Maxey's had his up and downs and injury concerns this season. So Philly, should they blow it up? Maybe, but I don't think they can. I don't think they can just sell off stuff. So I think they're kind of stuck we still need to see if we can compete for a little bit, though. But when they do need Mobley to self-create, he's up to 37% on threes this year. Now, if you got to join us, thank you for joining. Yeah, it's impressive that he's shooting 37%. I'll agree, because I didn't think he'd ever really get to that. But also, when you're wide open all the time in the most efficient spot on the floor, or the second most efficient spot on the floor, yeah, it's good. Yeah, you should be able to hit 35+%. Like, there's a big difference when you have Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland on your team. You're pretty open from three, especially if you're Evan Mobley, who is not respected as a shooter. You're open. So it's great that he can do that, and now they have that weapon where he's not like you can't just completely ignore him, but also like he's very open from those spots, right? Like, again, it's impressive that he's doing it. It's a really good number for Basketball Reference page, but it's not really offering them spacing. The fact that he has those, great, but that doesn't make me think that there's a self-creation leap for him there. It's just he's got that and fantastic off ball and offense, getting to the rim, cuts, all that on offense. That's all fantastic. And he's probably going to be all NBA this year. He was an all-star this year. He's in the running for DPOI. Sky's limitations are pretty much all things that can be worked on. Yeah, that's always been my point for him as well, where it's like he can work on this stuff. I think after next season is where I would be ready to make a not a definitive, but I'd be a lot like if he played like this next season, I'd be like, yeah, there's evidently this is not going to be the guy that wins you the chip. Can he be an important piece? For sure. But I do anticipate a much better season from Barnes next year. Hopefully it's healthy and he can really showcase his stuff. But I think that there is another level he's going to hit next season. On shooting, just handle, getting to your spots. The ball handler dictates number one potential. Well, I mean, shooting gives you more space, gives you the pull-up threat. So as a ball handler, you can sacrifice a bit of your ball handling, give you such a good pull-up threat that they need to play you really hard further away from the rim. That helps with spacing. So a lot of stuff goes into it. There's no set criteria for what you need, really. But there's a few things you do need. Is there a better player than Reggie Miller in the history of basketball? I don't think so. I think he's the best. Nick Killer, Reggie Miller. Would I take Embiid for RJ and a further first-round pick? Oh boy. A lot of great hypothetical questions today. That's tempting. One pick. Depends on the pick. One pick and RJ Barrett. You'd have to see the conclusion of his off-season surgery. So, like, right now, I'd say no, because I'm just scared the operation, like, I'm not convinced he'll ever have a healthy season again. But that is a good question. If Beal can be traded, Embiid can too, and should get back more. The thing is, Steve Stevens, Bradley Beal can't get traded because he's on a no-trade clause. I know one team did trade for him there, but the Suns also tried to just trade him now, and they couldn't. They were completely incapable of trading him. So, look, anybody can get traded. We talked about, Doncic already. You're right. Embiid can be traded, but I don't know who's ready to hand off a ton of stuff to get him. If the Raptors got Cooper Flag, they would start him. Yes. You worry about fit later. Usually good players figure it out. That's what I'd say on Cooper Flag. And he's a very, very good player. A very, very good player on Twitter. Okay. Phoenix are a team. Phoenix is a very bad team. Did I say they're a good team? I hope not. I don't think I did. I'm not going to watch a 5-minute Evan Mobley highlight tape right now. Look, I'm not denying Evan Mobley's a good player. You put Evan Mobley and swap Evan Mobley with Scotty Barnes. Okay? Does Evan Mobley look as impressive offensively? I doubt it. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm not saying it, but he is a good. I'm fully aware. All NBA player. Offensive ceiling, definitely not at the level of Scotty Barnes. This is a winnable game, Snooty X says. I personally don't think so. Well, every game you can win. I don't think they're going to, though. I do not think they are going to. Who else has a no-trade clause in the NBA? I don't think anybody does. The no-trade clause is extraordinarily rare. Like, extraordinarily rare. Only the most elite players have ever had a no-trade clause. And Bradley Beal. Which is why when he got it, it was so, like, it was beyond shocking. Who has had one? Who has had a no-trade clause NBA? Okay, here we go. Shout out Vintage Visions on Reddit, who says Carmelo Anthony, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, Dirk Nowitzki, David Robinson, John Stockton, Dwayne Wade, and Bradley Beal. Yeah. Hall of Famers, top to bottom, and Bradley Beal. Wizards, mega dumb. Suns, even more dumb for trading for that contract. Yeah. Incredible stuff. I had a debate with a friend earlier. I was saying the Hornets are the worst team in the NBA the past 15 years. He was saying it's Washington. What do you think? Well, I think it's a team that has a lot less wins than the other one. Isn't it like 10 wins for the Wizards, 14 for the Hornets? You say, oh, that's not that a lot. That's 40%. It's a lot. No. Also, the Hornets don't have Brandon Miller. The Wizards are healthy. Yeah, 10 wins, 14 wins. The Wizards are healthy. The Hornets are not and haven't been all season. They still have more wins. It's the Wizards, for sure. Oh, past 15 years. Okay, I think I read the question wrong. The past 15 years of existence. Okay. If the entire 15 years were one season, who'd be the worst team? Okay. Now that's how I'm going to answer it this way now. It's probably the Hornets, yeah. You're right. It's probably the Hornets. The Wizards had some good teams with Bradley Beal and John Wall. It's the Hornets. I can't recall them ever being above like a 7 seed. Even in the Kemba Walker years, they were like first round fodder, you know. Anybody worse? I mean, like, you could kind of argue it's the Kings. They had the one. Did they have the 2 playoff runs? Have they had 2 playoff runs since then? You could argue it's the Kings. The Timberwolves have probably done enough, but you could argue them as well. Because, I mean, recency. I mean, they did get to a conference finals. Hornets. Or it actually might be Sacramento. Like, the Wizards have won a playoff series in the last 15 years. They swept the Raptors. They might have another playoff series win. Let me see if Sacramento. I don't believe Sacramento have a playoff win in the last 15 years. Oh, sorry, I've scrolled too far. Yeah, they lost first round last 2 years ago. And their last playoff series win was in 2004. Yeah, it's the Hornets. Sorry, it's the Kings. They didn't make the playoffs. They hadn't made this. So in the last 15 years, so it's 2020. So let's go to 2010. They have not made the playoff. They made the playoffs once and lost in the first round. They were the 3 seed, granted, but they lost first round. Sacramento it is. 15 years ago was 2010, huh? Wow. It's getting... it's crazy to think about. Yeah, we got it back. I know we ended up beating the Wizards, but I'm just saying they did sweep us. Did I see the new open gym with Steve Nash almost going to Toronto? I did not actually. That almost a thing? How real was that though? Is that like, are we gassing it up? Was that actually a thing? Logan joining us says, "How's it going? Been a minute. How do you feel about Brandon Ingram?" I like him. Were you as pumped as I was when we got him for a steal of a trade? And as long as he stays healthy, I was happy about it. I was live during the festivities. I was live as the trade became live as the trade became reported. I was happy. I thought they got a steal. You know, one of those. You know, you're at the store. You know, you like something. Maybe you don't have the money for it, but you like it, and it becomes too good of an offer to pass up. You go, I gotta have that, and it makes you bet. You know, improves you. It just maybe it wasn't the right time, but eventually you get comfortable with it, and you're happy with it. If he wasn't signing with LA, it would have been Toronto. Honestly, we got pretty lucky, didn't we? Good thing he went to LA. I agree, Logan. And RJ, unfortunately, will likely be the odd man out. Worst part was Paul Pierce clowning us and backing up on the court. Yeah. Also, like the Brooklyn series, when the first time that Raptors team had made the playoffs, I think they won 48 games, 3 seed, because they won the Atlantic. Back when divisions mattered. Brooklyn were the 5 seed going into the last couple of games and tanked so that they could become the 6th seed and therefore play the Raptors in the first round. And then they beat us in Game 7. That really sucked. I remember watching that Game 7 vividly. I vividly remember Paul Pierce blocking Kyle Lowry at the rim and what would have been the buzzer-beating winner in Game 7. But it just stung that they talked shit, they tanked so that they could get us, and then they beat us. It definitely stung. Definitely stung. You'd argue the Sixers the worst team in the last 15 years. Never make it out of the second round with MVP Embiid. The heartbreaking Kawhi shot. Trust the process leads to the 6th worst team in the NBA with 2 untradeable contracts. Well, before the trust the process era, they won a playoff series with Andre Iguodala, I think Drew Holiday was on that team. They blew it up for the trust the process. They still have made the playoffs every year, other than this year. They have gotten out of the first round. That's better than never ever making the playoffs, always getting good picks, and never getting a good player. Then when you do get a good player, you fucking trade him like Sacramento did. I Philly have a case, but it's Sacramento. Sacramento, the worst team the last 15 years. They should bring back divisions, add the dynamic to the regular season, make certain games super competitive. It's interesting, but it's just like, you know, there's already all this talk like, do we even need an East versus West? Because, oh my God, Torrey Craig is starting. No Porzingis all of a sudden. I got to tell you guys, you could have told me Torrey Craig plays for a lot of teams before I would have come to the conclusion that he plays for the Celtics. Okay, this game is all of a sudden a winnable one for the Raptors. I don't know when this broke because Porzingis was supposed to play. Is Porzingis out? Who is Torrey Craig? Okay, well, he's played in the NBA Finals. Didn't win it. He's with the Suns. Like maybe a few years ago, he's a solid rotation piece. But starting, fuck it. I'm firing a Raptors bet. I'm firing on the Raptors. I'll take my chances when if we got the potential to get to the rim tonight, I'll take my chances. Fuck it. Let's have some fun. I want to win this game anyways. Do what you want with your own money. I'm betting the Raptors. If I can get 11. Yeah. First bucket up for the Celtics is good. That's Jaylen Brown. This thing's moving like crazy. I'm trying to bet it. This thing is moving like crazy. Barnes to the rim. And he's fouled. He's going to head to the line. I'm trying to get this in. All right, we got in. Plus 11. Bought out by Chicago, picked up by Boston. I thought he played for Chicago. All right, let's see if the Raptors can keep this close, huh? Sorry, I'm just getting myself sorted here. I'll get the scoreboard up in just a sec. All right, let's do this. Let's beat these guys again. Okay, here we go. Back in it. Hauser for 2. Got it. Boston's up 7-4. Scoreboard is not active yet. I'm working on it. Grady Dick with the right. Nice finish. Nice take to the rim. Love to see that. Scoreboard is taking its time, so we will go to the backup here. Brown for 3. Off the mark. Rebound to Grady Dick. Grady, other side. Pulls up for 3. Can't get it to fall. Tatum gets himself to the rim and goes through some Barrett contact to finish. All right, I'm going to lock in now. Barnes to Quickly. Now Barrett. Pass inside to Barnes. Kick out to Mobo. Corner 3. Back rim and away. 9-6 for the Celtics here. White to Brown. Tatum to Craig. Torrey Craig doesn't look right in his Celtics uniform. Turns it over. Dribbles off his foot. Barrett in transition. Gotta be fucking smarter than that, man. Pocket picked, and now Torrey Craig has an easy dunk on the other side. Barrett in transition. Guys all around him. Is dribbling like the ball way in front of him, man. What are we doing? You know what I wanted to start doing? I actually kind of wanted to start taking notes during these games to help with the post-game show. Let me get out the notepad here. Let's see if I actually do this. Grady, end of shot clock. Can't hit there. Torrey Craig for 3. Torrey Craig's going to go off tonight, isn't he? I'm very excited tonight. I'm happy this game's at 7. Nice dish there by Barrett to Mobo. I'm happy this game's at 7 because I get to watch Mavericks Lakers after. I'm excited for that game. Tatum for 3. Got it. Boston's going to do that. Going to shoot their threes. Barrett, nice move and spins to the rim and finishes. And the Raptors down by 4. 14-10 for the Celtics. Gonna see if I can get the scoreboard up again. I don't think I'm ever gonna bet on Chris Boucher to do anything. Steve. I just that man, that is an enigma of a player. All right, Google scoreboard not working, so it's ESPN's not very attractive scoreboard for my setup here for now. But it is 14-10 for the Celtics. You wouldn't have bet? Well, don't worry about it. It ain't your money. What did you say? Who had a bad clip? Trying to get rid of that extra paper up here. There we go. What teams are rooting for to win the title? The Raptors. Nobody else. I get asked this every year. Who do I want to win the championship? It's not the Raptors. Nobody, man. Nobody. Not a single team. I hope they all lose. Pritchard. I think Pritchard's getting a little bit of that, Boston fan water around him right now. He's a great player. I like Pritchard. I'm an Oregon Ducks fan, so I loved watching Peyton Pritchard for the Ducks, and I fucking hated that the Celtics drafted him. But I think DeAndre Hunter should be sixth man of the year. I'm pretty stunned that Pritchard is such a big favorite over him right now. What is my favorite basketball play? Jeez, like play to run? Jeez, I don't know. For the Raptors, I think I just like seeing high pick and roll for Barnes to give him a runway. Like, as simple as that sometimes. You want Jokic to get more titles? I mean, I'd be okay with that. Nuggets are definitely high on my list of teams that I would accept winning more than others, but I don't want anyone to win. I'd like it'd be really funny if the Lakers won, I think. I think the chaos of that would be really enjoyable. I do not have the hatred for the Lakers that others do, so I'm comfortable with the Lakers winning as well. Yeah, nobody else will like that one for sure. All right, let's see how note taking goes for today's game. Brown for 3 doesn't go. Quickly to the rim. Nice take. Nice play design there by the Raptors. Was putting my son to bed, heard my headphones. You put a bit on the Raps. Very good to see that. Well, let's see how it goes. I think plays like that will help me. I got to not click this. Brown to the rim. Got to get the rebound. There you go. Got the miss. Mobo out other side. Goes to quickly. Shit pass, man. Got to keep the ball. White for 3. Like right there, you're going to get burned. Grady Dick to Mobo. Now quickly. Defended by White. Barnes with the off-ball screen to give RJ Barrett a look for 3. It doesn't go. Barnes does a great job to haul in the rebound. RJ draws the foul on Barrett. Great stuff there by the Raptors. And Barnes to earn that extra possession. Solid play design there. Yeah, where's that pass even going, IQ? It's a couple of turnovers cost us early. Sloppy turnovers at that. Barnes subs out. Usual rotation. Abaji will check in. So it's Abaji in with Mobo. Quickly, Dick, and Bear. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please do hit that like button. I actually haven't done the door shot. I will do that at the next commercial break. Grady Dick. Trying to get past White. I mean, why? Mobile has to put up a corner three with one hand. Like, Grady Dick going at a lot of guys isn't great. Derek White, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's a tough matchup for him in that spot. Get that pass off. Derek White's fantastic. And here is the aforementioned White. Dump off the Tatum. Long three over Abaji is off the front rim, and Mobo hauls in the rebound. Other way quickly. Going past Hauser and gets blocked. Come on, man. Foul in transition. Go up stronger than that. Timeout. Nope, quickly subs out, as does Derek White. This is a winnable game, man. Look at the teams. This is a winnable game. Got to fix up. Can't be giving them extra possessions, anything like that. How much do I think the Clippers kid themselves are trading SGA? I'm sure they are not happy about that in the end. Didn't work out with Paul George and Kawhi. Hey, they're really good this year, but Paul George situation, trading SGA hasn't worked out. Nobody could have known how good Shea would become. Jamal Shed is in for the Raptors. Pritchard is in for the Celtics. The big favorite, the odds-on sixth man of the year in the NBA. Gets it to Brown in the corner, defended by Shed. Spins off. Mobo with a great help defense. Deters the shot big time. Can we get the stop? No. Hauser comes in for the tip-in. Gotta be strong. Like, they don't got the presence as usual. I know Cates is a big, but we gotta be better on the glass here. Another turnover. Another sloppy turnover. Yeah, down 21-12. Big thing right now. Not only we turned the ball, like they're bad turnovers. Like Barrett got one running out in transition, just got his pocket pick because he wasn't paying attention. And then two passes like right at the top of the key. Just the guy defending got his hand on it and blocked it. And they get out 7 points off turnovers in the early stages of this game. We can't be having that. We can't be doing that. That's you need to maximize your possessions against a team that is as good as the Boston Celtics are. Doesn't help when you're 0-5 from 3. The Raptors are as well. Boston's 3-7 there. A lot of game to go here. A lot of game to figure this out. I mean, I understand, like, the Clippers are a team who has never been to an NBA Finals. The justification for that trade was, not only are we trading for Paul George, we are trading for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, because by making this trade, we are also getting Kawhi Leonard. You know, at the time, if we look back, I don't think anybody really thought, like, they should have given away that much. But also, it was like, okay, Clippers are winning the chip. What are we getting? Like, we literally, how the hell are we going to beat this team? Clippers are winning the chip. So, you know, there was reason for wanting to do that trade. That was the championship favorite going into the season. You know, they go in the bubble. They go up 3-1 in the conference semis. They blow the 3-1 lead. Paul George doesn't play very well along the way. And then they just never really were able to be healthy. They weren't faves, though. Yes, they were. They were the favorites to win the championship going into the season. They were heading up. I remember it differently. Maybe I'm wrong. I recall it differently. Lakers were favored. I find that very surprising, if that's the case. Okay, well, they went top 2. They were top 2 then, in the end. Preseason, I'm surprised the Clippers were not favored. But, yeah, if you can check and verify, that'd be great. What do I think it would cost us to trade for Pritchard? I don't know. They probably, like, what would they want? I don't know. Like, at least, like, a first and a good player, probably. Shooting is big. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. I don't really want to make that trade. But they probably wouldn't make a trade. Clippers are plus 425, Lakers plus 50. Okay, so they were pretty tight, to be fair. They were tight. Anyways. They were a top 2 championship favorite there. Out of the timeout, Jamal Shed for 3. Got a good look. Doesn't go. Raptors 0 of 6 from 3 to start. So, yeah, Boston is going to dare you to shoot threes. They're going to try and outscore you by making a lot of them themselves. You got to make the ones you get. You got to make those opportunities there. That's another good look for the Raptors. So, nice play design, scheming it open, but we got to make some of these shots as well. Abaji going to the rim. Nice take there through some traffic. Very nice there. Dwight Powell's back tonight for Matt. Little hope. If you call that hope, you go ahead. I guess it's better than Kessler Edwards at the 5. Tatum, past Barrett. Good defense. Can't finish. Orlando Robinson's in the game and has the rebound. Shed. Wow, nice kick out. RJ Barrett open for 3. Also doesn't go. And Raptors are 0-7 to start. Like, they've hit 3 threes, you've hit 0. They're up by 7. This is the difference. Gotta make your shots. Pritchard, tough 3. They're making the tough ones. Five assists for Tatum. Robinson at the rim, nice finish. Pritchard to Tatum. And loses it. Stolen by Shed. Now we got to score. Abaji going at Brown. What is that layup, man? Go up strong, man. Make him foul you. Like, don't go around the contact there. Grady Dick, big play. Raptors get the steal. Other side. He is fouled by Hauser. Had the Mavs hold on and face the Lakers in the playoffs. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. NBA scriptwriters go crazy there. Wow, great play by Grady Dick. Yeah, LeBron. The thing I actually am most upset about with LeBron and the All-Star game, not only did he wait way too long to say he was out and didn't give somebody like Norman Powell a shot to play in the game who would have relished the opportunity. I was like, Orlando Robinson, another fucking shit turnover, man. I was upset that for the team photo, he couldn't even be bothered to put on the jersey. He was in street clothes for the team photo. Like, do you really care that little, man? I guess he does. Tatum. Good steal there by Barnes. Good turnover for us. Takes it right at Hauser. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Walter in course, he doesn't go. Barnes takes it through the Hauser contact. He's gonna go up strong. Then he shoots it from behind his head essentially. If you're gonna go to the rim, like how the fuck is Peyton Pritchard muscling through our defenders, going up strong at the rim? We've got fucking Ochai Agbaji and Scotty Barnes going to the rim with this weak shit. This is one of the best defensive teams in the league. Go up fucking strong and finish strong at the rim. I know it's only Jacoby Walter, but Pritchard's going up strong. How the hell is Barnes not doing it, man? Pritchard. Lobbed into Keita. There we go. Good defense. Can we get the stop? Nope. Gets his own miss and scores. Raptors down by 12. 2:11 to go in the game. Jamal Shed has it. Kick out to Barnes. Another 3 for the Raptors. They still have not made one. Pretty simple game sometimes. Some good, some bad. But if you're 0 of 9 from 3, you're going to lose games. We're getting good looks here too. We're open. It's catch and shoot stuff. Sometimes the shot's just gonna have to go. Walter, floater, got the bucket. Big make for the Raptors. Semi Ojeleye. I still have nightmares of that game. The Semi Ojeleye game. Raptors fans still, when you think Raptor killer, Semi Ojeleye still is one of the first names, I think, for a lot of people. It would have been interesting to know how good the Raptors could have been if Powell had stayed. It's a shame, really. I had to watch Gary Trent all those years when I could have watched Norman Powell. It made sense at the time. It did make sense. But Masai Ujiri horribly miscalculated the situation, I think. I think he'd recognize that today. Down by 10. Pritchard step back 3 over Robinson. Wow, man. 31-18. Yeah, you're getting killed, but literally Raptors just make their threes and it's a tight game. Like they're 0 of 9. Go 3 of 9. We're in this game. Barnes, turnaround 2. Tough shot, but got it. .116 to go in the first. Gary Trent really did have us tricked when we got him, but we're just seeing, man, so many offensive rebounds. Nice lead pass there. Good finish. I like taking notes. Keeps me locked into the game. Pritchard. Quickly, they got the steal. Pritchard in the corner to, I believe it's Shearman, how you pronounce it. Fadeaway 2 over Walter doesn't go. Raptors down 11. Shot clock, game clock separated by 10. They're not going to go quickly for a 2-for-1. Quickly will play slowly here. They look for a good shot. Shot clock at 10. Barnes setting the screen. Quickly gets the switch onto Walsh. They really want Pritchard on Barnes here. Now they've got the switch. Barnes has some room. Nice play there. Tough shot. I think he could have gotten a better shot out of it, but the result is good. So we're scoring fine inside. Like, evidently, we're scoring fine inside. Like, a couple of them have pissed me off because they haven't gone up strong. But we're not hitting threes. Keita over top of Walter. K-man, like, you're a foot taller than him. Chill out. 1.1 seconds. Abaji going to not even get it off in time on the heave. And the Raptors down by 11. Let's see if the Google scoreboard is starting to work now. So, yeah, tough start for the Raptors. Pretty much. How is the scoreboard still not? What is Google doing with this, man? Yeah, score's still not up. So, ESPN is. Anyways, you guys don't care. Scoreboard looks fine. All right. Yeah, tough one for the Raptors so far. Going into the box score here. I mean, we'll go to the team stats. This is the bigger problem at the moment. They are 5 of 11 from 3. We are 0 of 9. Losing because we can't hit threes. That's it. I mean, we'd still be losing if we were hitting some, but go 3 of 9. Go 33% here, and you're down by 4. Instead, you're down by 11. You're not down by 4. If you hit, yeah, you're down. My math is wrong. You hit 3 threes. You're down by 2. Instead, you're down by 11. That's it. We're scoring fine otherwise. We're still shooting 48% from the field. It's just we cannot hit threes. And we've honestly left some points at the rim as well, I think. But we're getting looks. They aren't falling. The guys you need to have them fall for are not getting them to fall. Like, defensively, I think, what are the offensive rebound stats? 5-2. Yeah. That's not going to help either. Like, you can't lose the possession battle. They've taken 5 more shots, 2 less. They've had 4 extra possessions, essentially. Extra possessions, plus you're not hitting threes. I hate Sam Mitchell. Norman said he would have taken the same money Gary Trent gave him. Yeah, that was unexpected, but in the end he did take that with Portland. So, yeah, it didn't work out for the Raptors for sure on that trade. When you think of Raptor killer, you think of DeMar's daughter, DR DeRozan. Wow. Fair enough, man. Yeah, Phoenix brought up the vote this week. If you guys are from Ontario, provincial election is on Thursday. Make sure you have a plan to go vote. Mr. Bro, welcome to stream. I will be watching Lakers Mavs. Not on stream, though. Barnes gets to bounce off the rim and one. Let's have a better second quarter here. Boucher in the game played really well last game, so hopefully we have more of the same here today. Let's see the notes. I have it like in quadrants for each quarter. I've never done this before, but I kind of want to try it today. Obviously, I'm doing it. Result is not a priority. I mean, I guess it isn't, but make some threes. Barnes misses the free throw. Walter gets the rebound, goes to Barnes. Now Boucher in the corner. Up fake on the floor, and then turns it over. Nice. Too many bad turnovers. Pritchard for 3. Doesn't make us pay. Nice rebound by Quickly. Not enough guys crashing the glass here. Not enough Raptors crashing the glass. Barnes, nice aggressive take. Awesome stuff. Brown for 3. No good. Raptors back in it a little bit. Down by 7. Barnes going to take it right to Keita again. Oh, he went to dunk on him. Man. Now, when I don't know if he was listening or something, but I said go up strong. I don't know why he's doing it to Keita now. But, hey. Leading by example. This is what I always request out of him. Be aggressive. Get to the rim. Force the issue. This is Barnes playing his best basketball. Why can we not get this more often in these games? At the line makes both. And a great start to the second for the Raptors. I know, like, fatigue can come into the equation, but, like, man, be aggressive more often. Keita's bigger than him. What's stopping him? Derek White, tough shot over Quickly. Another good piece of defense. There we go. 4 Raptors converged on the rebound there. That was much better. Quickly steps into a 3, top of the key. Back rim, long rebound to Boucher. Back to Quickly. He won't miss twice. Oh, he missed, and he thought he hit it himself. He started walking away from that one. Couple good looks there. The threes are still not falling for the Raptors. 0 threes made, and they're down by 5 to the Celtics. So this could be going worse. Quickly, nearly picks Brown's pocket. Unlucky not to. Derek White, long 3. Front rim, and Abaji has it. Here we go again. Abaji in the corner to Walter. Back up top of Abaji. Boucher, top of the key. Somebody please get that ball off him. Throws it in for Barnes. Take it. Go to the rim. They aren't stopping him, bro. What are they going to do, man? What are they going to do to this? They can't stop him. Derek White and Keita doubled him. And he still just said, fuck it. I'm still going to the rim, dude. What is stopping him? Misses the first free throw. Come on, make these. Thomas Perry says, dear God, Mavericks Lakers doesn't start here till 11:30. Yeah, I've got early morning myself. But I feel like this is a historic one you gotta stay up for. I don't have kids, granted, so you do what's right for you, but I will be watching, and we'll see if I make it. But I will try to get through the game. Barnes makes the second after missing the first. Brown defended by Barnes, and a foul's called here. Scoreless Celtics to start the quarter. Talking about Scotty Barnes right now. Yeah, he's leading by example. He is dictating this for the Raptors. And awesome, sub him out. Good. Good, because, yeah, like, you don't want him playing like this anymore. Like, sometimes, you've got your rotations. And, but sometimes also, like, the game is going in a way where you need to change your rotation because evidently Barnes needs to stay in right now. Brown still has it. Mobile defending up top. 5 on the shot clock. Pritchard in the corner for 3. Back rim. Another missed 3 by the Celtics. I think he can rest in a few more minutes because he's playing so well right now. Mobo out to Abaji. Corner 3. Can we get one to fall? Finally. Corner 3 falls to the Raptors. They are on a 10-0 run. Pritchard in the corner to Torrey Craig for 3. Another one doesn't go for the Celtics. Can Toronto take the lead? Walter, coast to coast, misses the layup. Brown to Craig, lays it in. Boston at their first points of the quarter. Ends the 10-0 run. Walter again to the rim. Gotta go up stronger, man. That's twice. Hauser for 3. Another one doesn't go for the Celtics. We're getting lucky. Let's take advantage. Lobbed up Abaji. Wow, another missed layup. Oh, my God. Boston other way. Turn it over. Ugly game. What the fuck is Walter doing, dude? Quickly in the corner to Mobo. Pushed out of bounds. Foul called. Walter's got to go up stronger, man. Eight minutes to go in the second. 8:01 to be exact. Raptors down 37-34. 10-0 run to start the quarter. Celtics have had the layup since then. Boucher defended by Craig here. Shed has it. In the corner to Barrett. Hauser defending. Come on, go to the rim. Pass Hauser, good finish. Much better. Assess your matchup. Take on the easy ones. You got a matchup like that. Like, they're missing guys tonight. You're RJ Barrett, you got Sam Hauser. Yeah, absolutely got to take that to the rim. This is your game. Like the rim protection is lacking. You saw it, Keita. He couldn't handle Barnes. And when Keita's not in, who's the big? It's Torrey fucking Craig. Come on, man. Get to the rim. I've got to go to work early to shore up a big opportunity for the company. Well, I have to host an NBA show in the morning. So, yeah, the importance of my job is far less than yours. So, do what you got to do. I will be watching the Lakers game for sure. All right, is the Google scoreboard working? It is not. Good thing I've got the backup ready. Jaylen Brown was overrated player of the league, in my opinion. I think he's up there. I think J-Dub is up there as well. But I definitely believe that Jaylen Brown's up there. I'd love to see Jaylen Brown on a good team. I'm sorry, on a team where he's the first option one day. And if he can still do this. I suspect maybe not. Gonna sleep on the couch, watch as much as I can. I can work tired. Hey, do what you got to do. I'm excited for this Lakers game. Jack says, ready for hot take. Always. Domino's is 50% off. Alert the authorities. Alert the authorities. I'm seriously telling my friends. Whenever Domino's goes 50% off, the group chat must be alerted. Whether it's me or somebody else alerting me. There will be some pizza consumed this week. Yeah. Maybe on Saturday. Maybe on Friday during the game. Tell ya, I could go for some Domino's during the game. Celtics are not a top 3 team of these. Jack, that's a horrific take. Look at Boston's last 15 games. They are a win machine. They are the favorites to win the championship. They're the best team in the NBA. Toppings on pizza. Alfredo base, sausage, baby spinach, maybe ham if I go 4 toppings. I think Alfredo's a topping. My favorite one from Domino's, Alfredo base, sausage, and spinach. Boston turn it over out of the timeout. Here come the Raptors again. Boucher to the rim, and the Raptors have the lead. Brown to the rim and one. It's a good game right now. If I'm getting a second pizza, I probably just go like Hawaiian. But I'm okay with pepperoni, of course. If I'm getting like multiple pizzas, a barbecue base with like jalapeno and pineapple is always a good option. A little sweet, spicy, savory action. I'm obviously a guy who enjoys pineapple on pizza. 40-38. 7:12 on the clock. Shed out to Barrett for 3. Can we get another one? No. I think we still only have 1 3 made at this point, and we are only down by 2. So imagine if we were hitting threes. Brown with the right off the mark. We hit 23s 2 days ago, okay? We hit 23s. We have 1 tonight. Raptors reports thinks JJ is better than RJ. Thoughts? He probably is. I know I said he's overrated, but it doesn't mean he's a bad player. They're 1 of 13 from 3. Jason Tatum getting past Robinson. Mismatch kind of killed him there. Italian with feta and all is good. Feta is really good on pizza. Feta with like chicken. Maybe like a feta chicken and like red onion. That's good as well. Boucher to the rim. Nice play there. Difference between Phoenix defense and Boston defense. I tell you, we're getting good looks here. Their defenses are different. You're not wrong. But we're getting looks. And it looks that some of these need to be converted. Brown under the Tatum. Corner 3 for Torrey Craig. Off the mark. Brown, offensive rebound through 3 Raptors. Like, this can't happen. You cannot have 3 Raptors there. None of them standing in front of the Boston player. Box the fuck out. Amateur hour bullshit. Shed to Grady Dick for 3. There we go. Second 3 made it the night for Toronto. 44-43. Three-pointer for Hauser, other side. And Boston did a little bit cold from deep. And one finally dropped for them there. Barrett to Robinson. Now Grady, corner three. Can he get another one? No, he cannot. Tatum on the weak side. Outlets to White. Celtics have their starters in. Raptors have a lot of their bench in, by the way. I feel like we should make a sub here. They've got starters. We've got Shed, Robinson, Dick, Boucher, Barrett. Barrett for three. There we go. Shot starting to fall a little bit. RJ Barrett for three. Down by three. Yada was in here earlier. Maybe behind the scenes. Gregory I have not seen, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I self-harm there. I said it. Yeah, it's like when they say the name of the movie in the movie. Derek White for three. Boston finally hitting some of their threes. They've been cold for a little bit, which helped the Raptors. They weren't hitting them. They're heating up. But good fight back. All right. I want to see the rebound numbers here. Six offensive rebounds to four. So that was their first of the quarter. Of the quarter there. The Brown one I got mad at. Only one more turnover from us. So possession battle relatively similar now. Just got to make more shots. They're shooting 50%. We're shooting 50%. But they've hit 7 threes. We've only hit 3. So that's it. It's got to do a bit more. I can't believe Jameson Battle is a Tottenham Hotspur fan. I did not know Jameson Battle was a soccer fan. And he's a Tottenham fan at that. Wow. Interesting. I think the Celtics are going to be okay, Jack. You also said 3 teams in the East better than them. 2 teams, sorry. So, obviously, Cavs. Name a better team in the East than the Boston Celtics, not called the Cleveland Cavaliers. Please. Matthew Longo's a West Ham fan. You know, my moderator Adam's a very big West Ham fan. I've been to London Stadium with him. We saw a West Ham game there a few years ago. Yeah, solid crowd. Seems a little too big for a soccer field, but yeah, it's a nice stadium for sure. He's interviewed him and asked about soccer. Interesting. I did not know he was a Tottenham fan. Joker or Greek Freak? Who you pick to start a franchise? I pick Jokic, to be honest. Jack, you said Boston are the 3rd best team in the East, I believe. Let me find. Listen, you ain't getting away with this. Celtics are not a top 3 team. So actually, you said there are 3 better teams than them. So name 3 teams better than the Celtics in the East. Go. Your take. Not my take. Your take. You said there are 3 better teams in the East than the Boston Celtics. You said they are not top 3, which would indicate they are 4th or worse. Nice play there by Barnes. Opens up Barrett underneath the rim. 4:15 to go in the second. The Knicks cannot be one of them. The Pacers really should not be one of them. Knicks cannot. Wizards. Pacers should not. Cavs, okay. There's a debate. I don't know who you're going to say. It's obviously not the Bucks. I generally have no idea how you can possibly say Pacers better head-to-head. Okay. If we're going head-to-head, we are as good as the Celtics because we're 1-1 against them. Pritchard to the rim. I think we're 1. Actually, I forget we've played them 3 times. Anyways, head-to-head isn't everything. How many wins do they have? What is the Pacers' record against them? 54-48, by the way. Barnes, defended by Pritchard, bro. No. Don't pass this fucking ball. Yo, he is not fucking making you shoot nuke a deep three at the end of the shot clock. That's disgusting basketball. Peyton Pritchard is not fucking making you huck up a three at the end of the shot clock. I'm sorry, Scotty. That is flat out not good enough. Subbed him off when he was cooking, man. I don't understand it. Listen, Jack, I'll if you want to bet, put money down on your opinion. I'd love to play this. Celtics go further than the pace in the playoffs. I'd love to bet you. I will put my money where my mouth is because I'm that confident in my take. If you're confident in your take, say I'm sorry, dog. You know it. I'll bet. I'll put money down. Barnes to the rim. Nice take there. Hey, that's better. Get to the rim. Pritchard. Sorry, White to Tatum. No look pass in the corner. Brown. Mobo deters the shot. He gets to the rim. Tough finish over Barrett is good. Celtics back up by 9. Celtics minus 400 Pacers. Best 7. Yeah, I think that's right. Donate $20 if Celtics make it further. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That works for me. Boston or OKC, who have? That's tough. I think Boston, but that's really tough. Tatum for 3 now. Come on, man. Boston heating up. Come on. Damage control. Get some shots in before half. Barrett for 3. Just got to make some shots, man. Celtics starters came back in and cooked. Still can't make a shot. Quickly to Barrett. Go to the rim, man. There you go. So I'll take back to 10. Bet for a pizza. $20 is fine. How's this fun to watch? I like basketball, you know? I like watching basketball because I like basketball. There's a lot of skill on display tonight. Tatum for 3 again. Back rim. Rebound, man. Rebounds. Barnes running away. Rebound, man. Oh, my God. Some of these points. We will be tuning at 10. That we can agree on, Jack. I'm going to get about 4 hours of sleep tonight. So I got to be up at 6. I'll have 5 hours of sleep. Quickly, step back on Pritchard. Shot clock down and couldn't get a good shot up. AD is not going to be back for a while. Brown transition 3 at the buzzer, and the Raptors are down by 12. So, Raptors had a lead. They had a lead at 7:30 in the second. They only had 1 3-pointer made at the time. But they were doing well and getting stops and getting to rim. It was also a kind of a period where the Celtics were a little bit cold from 3. Just a lot of shots that were not falling. Even with that kind of cold stretch, they've taken 26 threes. They're going to take a lot because it's an efficient shot, and they've built a team of good shooters. It's what a lot of teams should try and replicate. But they've still made 9 of 26. They're still hitting 34.5% of those threes despite the cold run. The Raptors, on the other hand, have made 3 threes, all of which in that second quarter, which is helpful. They are 3 of 11. No, so they're 3 of 12 in the quarter, though. So even with hitting all 3 in this quarter, they're still 3 of 12 in the quarter. So they only hit 25% of their threes in that quarter overall. It's obviously a little bit more than that, but a lot of the game is just down to the Raptors not being able to hit threes tonight. They've had good looks too, which is an annoying component of it. They have had the looks to knock down more of these shots than they have. Like Grady Dick's 1 of 5. Quickly's 0 of 3. Barrett's 1 of 5. Barrett has had good looks. Barnes is 0 of 3. He has had good looks. The turnovers were a problem. We've kind of sorted that out. But once Boston kind of got their starters back in, they started taking over this game again. What I cannot get over, the Raptors started that quarter really well. And the reason they started that quarter so well was because Barnes was playing super aggressive, like the Barnes I want to see, going at the matchups, especially mismatches, just attacking them, getting to the rim, willing himself to the rim. And when he is willing himself to the rim, it's very difficult to stop him. He had an and one. He took it to Keita twice and scored or got fouled. Then he got another and one. The Raptors were right back in the game. Celtics were scoreless up until the 8:46 point of the second quarter. And then Barnes comes out at 9:50 in the quarter. 2:10 into the quarter where he was playing so well, they take him out. This is still one of the big problems I have with Darko Rajakovic. His ability to be malleable, his ability to adapt on the fly. Pre-game, he's set this rotation where Barnes is going to play the first 6 minutes. He's going to come out. He's going to finish the first. He's going to start the second. He's going to come out again. Then he's going to finish the second. I understand wanting to do that. I understand you want him in those minutes where you got like a good amount of bench players in. But when he's playing so well and making such a difference in a game that you're already struggling in, I'm sorry. You just need to give him a bigger runway to play. You adjust. You keep him in while he's hot. You take him out after the fact. Maybe you take him out a little bit later. Maybe put him back in a little bit later. But you need to be able to adapt and make that adjustment on the fly because it hampered the Raptors to not have him in for some of those pockets. Now, granted, they did take a lead at 7:30. Very brief. They took a 1-point lead, then a 3 made on the other end, and they were cooked. But I just... When a guy's playing that well, I feel like he's got to stay in the game a little bit longer and disrupt your rotations that you set pre-game a little bit. Tough sequences with Walter in that second where he didn't get to the rim really well. Not strong enough, missed some good shots. Porzingis is now officially ruled out, by the way. He hasn't been officially ruled out until just now. But we did take a lead at 7:30 to go. With 7:30 to go. We only had 1 3 made at the time. I think rebounds kind of gave the Celtics a little bit more time to get out in front. Made it a bit easier for them. What's the offensive? They have 7 offensive and 5. It's not like they're dominating us there, but some bad ones, I think, in some of those key moments there. But yeah, in the end, I think the difference is Boston's better, and we got to make a bit more shots from 3. He didn't look gassed the way he was playing. He was playing so well, he wasn't showing. I thought they should have kept him in that stretch. I put on a cool stat with pace to change your mind. For his top 2 teams in each conference, they are 4-1 in the East, 2-1 in the West. This is my last comment on this. I think Boston is personally, I believe they're a top 3 team in the East, and they would beat the Pacers in probably 5, maybe 6 in the playoffs. Anyways, my last comment on that as well. Have I seen the hate towards Josh Lewenberg? I have. When you put your opinion out there, anyone's gonna get hated that puts their opinion out there. I've seen the recent one. It was recently from Lewenberg for because of how upset he was about the Ingram trade. Yeah, I will never forgive Darko for the way he coached Siakam. That was diabolical work. Which is why when people say, like, what did he have last season? He had a playoff team, but he coached it like shit. I don't want to get into this. All right. Little break. Let's do the Pirtle. Boston versus OKC. Finals prediction. That would be my prediction. I think the Celtics win. I'm not a Darko fan, but I've exhausted all of my opinions on Darko. I can't. Sometimes we need to talk about other things. All right, let's do the Pirtle. Hopefully it is as quick. I think last stream I did this in... I think I did it in 2. Yeah, because I got Mitchell Robinson. All right, let's see how this one goes today. Okay, so not a lot of information here. We have a player who is 6'9" or taller in the West. Who is, I'm going to assume, a forward / center because he's very tall. But we will see next time. Sorry, I need to do this. I need to reply this. Sorry. I wasn't cheating, I promise. Work-related stuff there. I'm a social media admin. Sometimes I got to do stuff. Okay. So we're in the West. We got a big. 25 or younger. Forward / center. So there's a lot of ways we can explore this one. Numbers less than 25, which usually doesn't help me because I don't know numbers that well. But a younger center in the West. Okay, so I like this forward / center, that is, actually. So there's different ways to approach. Well, it rules out like the straight up bigs. I mean, I'd say it doesn't always rule out the straight up bigs because like Luke Cornett, I will never forget, was listed as a forward / center. That guy is a fucking center, not a fucking forward center. He's a center. So not exactly indicative. It's all the time, positionally. Okay. I mean, it could be Chet Holmgren, couldn't it? What number does Chet wear? Number 7. Okay, that was a good guess. Wow. Oh, wow. We've got a 7'2", 7'3" player here. Is it Wemby? It's got to be Wemby. Oh, no. Wemby's, sorry, the player we are dealing with is 25. Exactly. The player has to be 25 years old, and it has to be a 7-footer. Bull. He played his Suns. We're in the Pacific. Bull, maybe? Let's go. I mean, once you get the 7'2" or 3, it becomes a little bit easier. And we nailed his age pretty early, so we'll take that. Wemby could be 7'4", but I think he's 7'3". Anyways, yeah, pretty good. I don't think anybody got that before me. Fred, I was thinking Şengün, but he's only a center, so it couldn't have been him. Anyways, we got it. 3 and 3. Yeah, pretty good. No, I'm not bad at this game. Some guys stump me, but I'm not bad at the game. I am liking taking the notes, by the way. It's helping me process stuff at halftime because sometimes I feel like I get too, not that I don't like you guys, I get a little too embroiled in the chat and lose a bit of focus on the game. I feel like I'm more locked in on the game here. All right, I haven't done the door shot yet, so I feel like I should do that. So, new net's up. Yet to make a shot on the new net. 0 of 2 on the new net. 13 of 47 overall. We've got basically a corner three today because the door is open because it's me and my dog. Who I haven't checked on. I should go check on her after. Not going to be an easy one. That wasn't my shot. Not going to be... These are not easy shots. I got to tell you. I actually partially believe that the previous door shot was easier. But fuck it. Let's just try to make it. I'm nervous, man. I've got the yips or something. Come on. Let's make one. I thought it was in. When I left my hands, I thought that was in. Damn. Need more arc. Need more arc. Not enough arc. Well, we wait for the first make on the new net still. The longer I go, the more I get nervous, the more I miss. Rim job indeed. I left my hands. I thought it was in. I got the line perfect. I just overcooked it a little bit. One of those again where a backboard would have helped me, but that's the game. Steve Stevens says, did y'all see the rapper that passed out during the last game for the Suns because he was high, got medical attention, then got jumped by 4 guys? I did not see that, actually, surprisingly. Do I practice off camera? I do not. I'm very vocal about that. Obviously, there's no proof. I can't give you proof. I don't practice. I think it's more fun to just learn on stream. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Google scoreboard is not working, so I have the ESPN one up. I just had it down for a sec. But yeah, the Google one is not working tonight. The game is still happening. I assure you it's halftime. The game is still happening. Ben's really proud of this shot. It was a decent shot, man. I'm shooting 19.4% on door shots. Time to get to the rim, bro. Oops. I'm not shooting that. Am I shooting that bad? Jeez, is it that bad? No, it's not that bad. It's 27%. It's not good. But it's not 19.4. Come on. 94 didn't look right. All right. Let's get dialed in for the second half. Let's get the notebook out. I'm enjoying this. I actually am enjoying this. Sorry, work stuff going on right now. How do you do my handwriting? It's horrible. It's terrible. I don't write a lot because I don't know. It's 2025. You don't need to, but I got a keyboard for writing stuff, but I can read it. Feel free to pause that if you want to read. I didn't write anything incriminating. All right. Third quarter. Here we go. Let's start strong. Win my bet. It's not it's horrible. It's not even like doctor handwriting. It's bad. RJ moving past Pritchard. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like the amount of times we've had these easier matchups and these guys aren't taking it strong enough to the rim. Much better. Derek White has it. Defended by Mobo. Switches on to Barnes. Gets to Tatum. They wanted this matchup, I suppose. They go in the corner. Pritchard. Nice closeout by Quickly. Great contest on the three, and it's an air ball. Excellent closeout by Quickly. 5 misses in a row for Pritchard. Quickly to Barnes. Pritchard's on it. Like, go at him. Barnes, go fucking at him. Oh, my God. Fine. That was good pass. Man, back him down. What is he going to do? If Barnes takes a step backwards, what is fucking Peyton Pritchard going to do to stop him? And am I, like, oversimplifying this? I feel like I'm not. Quick Grady Dick for 3. Bang. There we go. Seven-point game. Hauser. Turnover. Other way. Quickly to the rim. Layup is good, and he's struggled tonight, so it's good to get him going. 7-0 run to start the quarter for the Raptors. And White going to the rim, and he's fouled. Yeah, I wrote go up strong. I think I wrote go up strong and wrote rebound better. Darko communicating some stuff to Mobo and Quickly. Quickly, not his best night tonight so far. A lot of game to go to make up for it. God, it's only fucking Tuesday. Three more days. Barnes would benefit from a little one-on-one Rodman. Personally, I don't think so. I think Dennis Rodman's fucking insane. So I don't know, but maybe he's a great player. Quickly. Hand off to Barrett. Barrett rolling around to the left. That's when you get Barrett his best. Coming around a player to his left, going to the rim. Very decisive in those moments. This paper is made with 80% sugar cane fiber. How about that? I found this notebook at work, and there's a bunch of business cards in it from a guy who no longer works there, so I took it. It's pretty nice. You know, I don't know what goes in here, but there's little pockets here. Spot for my pen. Magnet shut. Yeah. Barrett at the line makes the second after missing the first. Hauser, handoff to Pritchard. Kicks out to Tatum. 3 players converge. White open corner 3. Oh, my God. Then the rebound. Hauser got it over 3 Raptors players. Derek White, another corner 3. Get the fucking rebound. I've been sick to my stomach if we allowed a point on that possession. Fucking rebound. Box out, dude. Quickly for 3. Brown and 1. I didn't notice that, but Barnes is wearing double ankle braces. I know somebody last stream mentioned he should probably start doing that. I don't think many of Quickly's shots have been overly bad. I think you just got to make them. Sometimes you just got to make your shots. Sometimes it is as simple as that. Brown and 1. The game is back up to 9. Grady Dick to Barnes. High post. Pritchard defending. Dude. Settling in mid-range over Peyton Pritchard. I'm sick. Jack saying pesky guy underneath him can be like, bro, muscle him. Get to the rim. Corner 3 for Tatum. This is a rough stretch. Rough stretch for the Raptors here. 12-point game. Barrett moving at Hauser. Goes up with the left. Like shooting over him again. Celtics defense definitely stepped up here. Raptors get another turnover. I don't think prime OG Pascal Norman Fred would be dominating the East, but would have been better than probably what we had. I don't know. And we still could have gotten Barnes for those guys as well. We still could have tanked and gotten Barnes. Tough. $74-62. And Celtics zone defense kind of hurting the Raptors. Barnes up for 2. There you go. Past Hauser. Another turnover by the Celtics. Raptors kind of profiting off that. Come on, run a good play. Quickly. In the corner to Barnes. Back up top to Quickly. Quickly underneath the rim. Goes to Mobo. Get it to Barnes. Turnover. Come on, man. This is sloppy. This is very sloppy. They got more turnovers now. Oh, Mobo just didn't know what to do there. A Danny Green jersey courtside. Just sniped. That's funny. Tatum shot over Grady Dick near the buzzer. Doesn't go. Barrett on the rebound. Out to Quickly. Let's play fast. Quickly in the corner to Grady. Spins off Shearman and blocked on the help defense by Derek White. Look how small the Celtics are playing, man. Look at who we have on our team. Ultra small ball. Celtics ultra small lineup, and we still can't get to the rim. Man, that was rough. Some rough sequences. They had Shearman, Pritchard, White, Tatum, and Hauser out there, man. That was the lineup. Yeah, our 6'9" guys getting abused out there by the 6'3" guys in Tatum. They're playing good defense. I won't deny that, but I feel like we are settling for some shots we don't need to be settling for. Like, how can you not get a good 3 against the zone here? Dennis Rodman fans in the chat. You know, while I was on commercial, I'm going to make sure my dog is okay. Give me one sec, guys. I haven't left the room in a while. While I'm gone, I haven't said enough. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Okay, back from commercial. Raptors made some subs. Deep three for Shed doesn't go. Mobile rebound. Kicks out to nobody. I feel like Mobo's struggling tonight. He can't have a good plus minus. Minus 13. Yeah. And he's checking out. Not his best. Down by 12. Come on. Let's fix up a little bit. Torrey Craig open for three. Kind of allowing that. That's okay. Okay, come on. Grady Dick to the rim. And he's fouled. There we go. My favorite Canadian show. I've seen a lot of Kenny versus Spenny. Trailer Park Boys is probably my favorite Canadian show. First 7 seasons of Trailer Park Boys, absolute gold. Absolute gold. Man. What a show. Kenny vs. Spenny is a lot of fun. Me and my fiance watch that a lot, like the YouTube. Kenny posts all the full episodes on YouTube, so we've watched quite a lot of them. Abaji to Robinson. Should I watch Letterkenny? I haven't watched it yet. Grady Dick for three. Tough shot. Rims away. Rebound to Derek White. Down by 10 here. 5:20 to go in the third. Shearman for three off the mark. Long rebound for Craig. Too many of these rebounds, man. Too many. White in the corner, Craig. Again, they're kind of just letting him shoot, and he's still not making them. I mean, how do you get waived by the Bulls, dude? Come on. Barrett to the rim, met by Derek White, and White registers another block. Man, they don't have a big. They have Derek White. And Pritchard made a three again, finally. Barrett. with the left. Good finish at the rim. There we go. That's better. Down by 11. The foul against the Raptors. The best Kenny versus Spenny episode. Unfortunately, there's no nice way of putting it. Who can fart the loudest is by far and away the funniest Kenny versus Spenny episode. By far the funniest episode. Me and my fiance were dying laughing at that one. Am I ever doing a meet and greet? Maybe one day, but definitely not in the plans. Tatum for 3. Doesn't go. I think the unfortunate reality is, with absolutely no disrespect meant to you guys, I do not think enough people would go. Jamal Shed to RJ Barrett. Underneath to Robinson. In the corner to Grady Dick. Oh, past that. You had that. You had that pass to Abaji. And then Orlando gets 3 in a key. Yeah. I'd have to rent out a venue or something. I'd have to pay for something, and it wouldn't it just unfortunately wouldn't be worth it. I apologize. One day I'd love to do some more stuff, but we're just not there yet. We do have merch though. I'm wearing the hat today. We've got this white shirt. We've got the black hats, white hats, stickers. Check out the link pinned to the top of chat to get yourself some merch. Support the channel. Get some cool stuff. Tatum, wow, he crossed over Robinson. And Robinson got the steal. So that worked out. Do I think Pirtle is out rest of the season? He was almost available to play today. He might play tomorrow, so no. $79.68. Barnes in with Shed, Robinson, Abaji. Robinson needs to get out of the fucking paint. Walter, nice feed off of Barnes to the back door. Good finish. 9-point game. Tatum for 3. Way off. Rebound again. Torrey Craig. Timeout by Missoula. The boxing out has been horrendous today. Some of these fucking rebounds are getting, man. We're getting them to miss. They're not even making that many threes tonight. They're 11 of 39. They're not even shooting well. And we're down like this. We're getting them on a not-so-great night. Kind of disappointing. We're 4 of 26 from 3. Again, at a certain point, you got to hit some. Barrett's 1 of 5. Quickly's 0 of 5. Barnes is 0 of 3. Yeah, at a certain point, you got to hit these. I type Kenny versus Spenny, and the autofill is far up. Yeah, it's the most popular one. Would I swap our current roster for this Boston roster playing tonight? Wow. Tatum. No big. It's pretty tough for Boston. Well, in the end, this Boston roster, granted, with a better coach, was 10-point favorites. Again, we don't have Pirtle playing. But even if he was, they'd be 8-point favorites in Toronto. So I unfortunately think the answer is yes. Because they are that much favored over the Raptors. Granted, they have a better coach. So let's take away the coach. Let's swap coaches. Maybe 5 points. They're still favored in Toronto by at least 5 points. Kenny Spenny octopus on his head was better. That was good too. That was really good as well. Sometimes I wonder if any of that show is staged. Like, some of it's too good. Yeah, they're shooting a lot of threes. There's going to be a lot of weird long rebounds. And so many times, like, yeah, they're getting a lucky bounce where it's just landing in one of their guys' lap, but also stand in front of him and you would get that rebound. We got Walter mic'd up tonight. Kenny insists it's real, but who knows? Surely, like, quite a bit of it was hammed up for production. Like, you know, it's a TV show at the end of the day. But I feel like some of it might have been embellished. I don't know. You talked to Kenny for a school project. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Raptors forced a turnover here. Barnes in transition. Horrible pass, man. Like, and he's mad about it. Like, this shit pass. Hauser for 3. Doesn't go. Shed nearly turns it over. Kick out to Robinson. Didn't even think about shooting. Barnes will shoot for 3, and he's 0-4. I agree with Jack. You've got Keita on you. Why are you shooting over him when you could put on the floor and go at him like you did at the start of the second and dominated? Shireman, is it? Puts the Celtics up 11. So, is this game going by quickly? Shed floater. Back to 9. I feel like this game is going pretty quick. Am I wrong? It's a mix of Celtics first, second, and third stringers. Yeah, not a lot of foul calls. You're right. It's a lot of shooting. Not negatively. Shed coming out again, so it's not been his night tonight. I don't think he has any points. He has 2 at least. He's got 2. Quickly's got 4 tonight, so he'd been playing well. Not here. So a little worry for me in this one. When Emmanuel Quigley's 3-point shot isn't falling like it is tonight, and they're playing zone, how is he going to bend defenses? Because today he hasn't really done that. Well, that's a lot better. Go past the screen, get into open floor, and put it up with the right on the run. That's better. Get in the paint. Dribble pass to try and move the zone around. Can we get another stop? We do. Raptor ball. I think it was loose ball foul. Down by 9, 54.6 seconds. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it within 10. Quickly. Going to the rim here, drawing the foul from Keita. Keita's barbecue chicken, man. We got to take advantage. He's got to be a minus tonight. He cannot be a positive. He is a -3. Yeah, this guy's barbecue chicken. Get that matchup for one of your good players and take it to him. Derek White's better rim protector than this guy, man. Derek White's got 2 blocks this quarter, I think. How much are Toronto Tempo season tickets going to cost? Seriously, what do you guys think? Can I afford it? Hauser for 3. Knocked it down. 10-point game again. What's up, Sayup? Scoreboard is new because the other one isn't working right now. Robinson under the rim. Go up, man. You're tall. Oh, my God, this guy tonight. The fucking turnovers he's had. You're under the rim. Shoot it. You're what? You're like 6'10", 6'11". Shoot the fucking basketball. Creepy hat. It's an amateur sports hat. Another 3 for the Celtics. 1 second left. Oh, man. 6 points right at the end of the quarter stings. Is a technical, though, I think, because Quigley's at the line on the other end. And misses the free throw. This guy's not making anything tonight. Come on. Was it delay of game? Not really sure. This technical didn't score anyways. And then turnover on the inbound. Half-court shot. Just misses, but yes. All right, well, not a great quarter, but not too much damage done. Raptors have lost all 3 quarters so far, 2 of them by just 1 point, but nonetheless, they've lost all 3 quarters so far and have quite a bit of work to do to get back into this game in the end. So shooting is definitely letting us down. 4 of 27 from 3 in this one. Not doing us any favors. Boston not even shooting the ball that well tonight. They're 13 of 43. So you're getting like a slight off night here from Boston. But it's just more than enough at this point. I feel like extra possessions are being had on the offensive glass, which is what I wrote here. We're boxing out pretty terribly. They have 11 offensive rebounds to our 7. Yeah, 11 feels like a little bit too much here. Turnover are doing okay. We're actually forcing them into some turnovers. I know we've conceded 15 off turnover. They've conceded 10 because they're better. But we've done a decent job in forcing turnovers, and just not good enough on fast breaks overall. Their zone is kind of cramping us, but we're getting good looks. They're just going to shoot you out of the game sometimes, but you got to make more than 4 of 27. Raptors made 23s 2 days ago and have made 4 tonight. And I continue to say that's the difference, because it is. That's really where the difference is. We're getting slightly outpossessed, and they're just making more threes. They're making more because they're shooting more as well, but we got to make more than 4. You cannot keep up with any team, let alone the Boston Celtics, shooting like this, man. That's the thing. I did think they'd be better at getting to the rim, Toronto, tonight. But hey, they're only down by 2 relative to the spread. We'll see. We've got fourth quarter to go. Let's see if they can get back in it. Man, Google literally never put up their scoreboard tonight. So it's ESPN it is. Start of the fourth, Bruce Brown. Jaylen Brown fouled. Yeah, 4:27. Even I'm not that bad, man. They're 0 of 9 from 3 at the end of the first. So it started off bad. It's been there since. And again, they're getting looks. They are getting good looks. It's not like Boston is suffocating them in the perimeter. In fact, Boston are comfortable allowing them those shots sometimes for reasons, as we see, like this. They can't make them. So Boston up by 15. That's got to be their largest lead. 91-76. Yeah, compete is good. You're not wrong, Aiden fam. Walter under the rim, going up weak again, getting blocked. Barnes in the corner to Walter for 3. Misses again. It's a make or miss league, man. At a certain point, you just got to make them. Timeout called here. Yeah, I'm not going up strong enough there. Effort is there. I mean, the process has been decent. It's just you're playing a tough team. They're shooting a lot. They're making enough. We aren't making nearly enough. And here we are. Let's try and be better. We hit 8 threes in a row in the fourth quarter 2 days ago. So maybe, we can hit 4 out of 8. And we're kind of back in it a little bit. So let's try and do that, right? Damn, the work stuff going crazy right now. Y'all have no idea what's going on. Sorry. This is crazy shit going on. You guys would have you guys would have no idea here. Anyways, I'll worry about that later. Microwave type. What are we talking about? You need a guy like Ingram. Yes, Ingram would be very nice here because he can find those pockets of the zone and get some shots up, which we're not getting at the moment. Just the shot making would be there, I think, which just isn't at the moment. It doesn't help that the guys you need to break the zone are your 3-point shooters who are not contributing. Like Emmanuel Quickly not contributing tonight. He's got 8 points. He's 0 of 5 on 3, 2 of 7 on threes for Grady Dick. Like the guys that will break the zone need to step up, and I feel like this happens a lot against Boston where they don't. How many assists does Tatum have now? He's on 10. He had 9.5. So only one in that quarter. All right, start. All right, we're back in it. Out of the timeout. Celtics have it. Brown. Tough 2 over Walter. Tough shot, man. Where do I work? I work for a media company, so sometimes I work, so I do social media work, and there's a big, we'll call it a dispute going on involving the company's Twitter account at the moment. I'm the admin, so I need to sometimes be involved. What's going on? Chris Deep, thank you for joining. Work don't stop when you work in media. Was it a hack? No. Just conversations, debates. It's controversial. Thank you for joining, Christy. Appreciate it. Barnes under the rim. Good finish. 93 to 30. No, 93 30. 93 to 80. 30. What an idiot. Pritchard. Defended by Abaji. Step back, long three. Off the front rim. Quickly tips the rebound to Barnes. Energy kind of building in the arena. Boucher for three. Barnes, unfortunately, celebrated very early and was not rewarded. Those are the ones, man. The open three's not going. Easy play there for Brown. We just can't sustain the pace if we're not going to hit threes. Down by 15 quickly. With the right. Doesn't go. Boucher tips it in. Nice play there. Much better. Feels like Raptors are a little bit more dialed in at the moment. Barnes being more aggressive, forcing a turnover from Derek White. Quickly, in the corner to Boucher for three. Off the mark. Barnes tips the rebound to Quickly. Barnes starting to be more aggressive. At the rim, Quickly lobs it to Boucher. Good 4-0 run there by Toronto. 11-point game. Pritchard wide open in the corner. What are we doing? Misses. Man, we are really profiting from Celtics' poor shooting tonight. We're pretty fortunate with the way the Celtics are shooting tonight, for sure. Here. White inbounds to... Tatum inbounds to White. Brown gets to switch on to Quickly. Can he stay with him? Now Pritchard, deep three again. Off again. He's struggling. Abaji lobs it into Boucher in the paint. Kicks out to Barnes. Why didn't he shoot that? Now Quickly back to Barnes. Open for three. Got to shoot that. Front rim and out. You just got to make that sometimes. You're wide open, in rhythm there. Barnes 05. You just got to make some of these. No other way to put it, man. You have to make some of these shots. Brown going at Barnes. And another good defensive stand from Barnes. He's hyped up. He's played well. But, the shots are just not falling. You got to have some of these shots falling. Or start attacking more. McLovin, who was going to trade a second-round pick for Boucher, though? Denver wanted him, but there was no good trade there, so it didn't end up happening. That's where the interest lied, according to reports. It was Denver who didn't have anything they could trade with the second that made sense. Shed in the corner to Abaji for three. Finally, a three-pointer drops. Our second of the half. 3-point game. How are we, like, not getting dismantled shooting like this? Because they're not shooting well. That's what it is. You'd take a cup of coffee for Boucher, but would you take a really bad contract for him? No. You wouldn't penalize yourself. Oh, Abaji laying it out there, trying to keep the ball in play. Good hustle. Exactly. Yeah, just get something from him, but you also don't want to take a bad thing back to make it happen. Ryan Scabrini's fucking classic Boston sports toxic shite. What are they booing? What did I miss? They're booing something. Should have been Raptors ball, apparently. 6:52 to go in the fourth. Boston to inbound, 6 on the shot clock. Derek White to get it in. And Brown is fouled by Barrett. I didn't really see a foul there. Not really sure what was called there, but foul on Barrett. So it'll be side out of bounds at a fresh 14 for Boston. Hey, I'll take a tight loss to Boston. I don't care about fake comebacks. Wow. Inbound to Brown. They literally run the same play twice, and we weren't fucking ready for it either time. They inbound to Brown, who just used his body to get on the wrong side of the defender, then easy score. How is it that easy? Oh, sure. Why not? Why?
Really hard class. I went out like 10 pounds.
Thank you.
I got a piece.
Oh, thank you. Here, come here. Let's have a good end to this game. Cheers. That is my fiance, yes. Knows how to treat a man. Bring him a beer. Well, if Perto was playing, we still wouldn't be hitting any threes. Ice cold Corona out of a bottle. Wow. Not much better than that, is there? PJ Tucker's on his couch somewhere, man. I guess there's no need to buy him out. I mean, they might just for like extra 10-day spots, but I don't know. We already have a spot for 10-day contracts. Jared Roden right now on one. Yeah, he's out there buying sneakers. He's got a cool collection. Can't deny that. He's got insane connections as well. Damn. Tangerine ad showing a Raptors game where Gary Trent was on the floor. That's sloppy. That's sloppy, Tangerine. Get the Photoshop guys on that one. Get the editors. Put a new game in there. Very sloppy. Oh, next couple weeks, Raptors are going to win some games. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Diane Taurasi retired. Congrats to her. Barrett to the rim. Awesome stuff from the broadcast team. We don't see any of the play. Do I think Vince Carter is getting too much love from Raptors fans after what he did? Yes. I've been very vocal about that. 97-89. Adam Wetstein at a pizza party. That sounds fun. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining us. 10-point game. We're still in the hunt. Boucher to Barrett. Feeds underneath to Abaji. Back out to Shed. 7 on the shot clock. Shed going up strong. That's much better. That's much better. Yeah, unfortunately, Ingram, just because he got paid $120 million, he didn't gain the superhuman ability to heal his ankle quicker. That wasn't a stipulation for the contract. So, thank you, Atwood. Appreciate that. Faisal slices. Derek White slices through my heart with a 3. 102.91. Thank you so much, Adam Wetstein. Another great super chat. I tell you, Domino's is 50% off this week, so I will be putting that towards my Domino's order at some point. Shed to Boucher under the rim. Fouls called. Well, New Jersey made the finals twice before he got there, but after Vince Carter arrived, they made no NBA finals. Had they won a championship, I guarantee his jersey's not retired in Toronto if he wins championship. He would have never tried to re-embrace Toronto. It wouldn't have happened. But guess what? He retired, and he had no other team he could possibly cling on to as his legacy in the NBA. So, Toronto by default. If he had won a championship with Jersey, 0% chance he goes into the Hall of Fame as a Raptor. 0% chance his jersey's retired. Let's be real. Let's be real. Tatum long 3, no good. 9-point game. Atkins or Darko? Honestly, it's probably Darko. But it's two bad answers there. Jamal Shed again to the rim. Shed has had some good fourth quarters this season, man. The Nets retired jersey. Yeah, they still would have. He would have gone into the Hall of Fame as a Nets player, man. Guaranteed. He had nobody else to turn to claim. I mean, I guess you're saying he retired his jersey, so he could have claimed them. But my point stands. If he won a chip there, he would not have bothered to talk about Toronto again. Bad turnover. Come on, man. 102.92. The note stuff is kind of working for me. I'm enjoying it. Look at that. Oh, that's so good. I don't know. Siakam, I'd have to think about it a bit longer. Probably not. 102.95. Down by 7. 3:30 to go. Shed on the floor with Dick, Barrett, Quickly, and Barnes. Both teams going small. And a big defensive stop there by Shed, making a huge difference in the fourth quarter. Keep it close, man. Keep it close. Give yourself a shot down the stretch. Timeout called. Yeah, Kyle, they should already have his jersey retired. DeMar, I think we'll get it as well. All right. Fourth quarter. Defense has stepped up a little bit. Boston still not really hitting their shots. But defense has stepped up a little bit. We're being a bit more aggressive. Let's keep it going. Let's make it close. Playoff atmosphere. I don't know about that, but the crowd does seem up for it still. It's probably not that full. I would retire Fred's jersey, but I could see a case, but I wouldn't. I don't think he's done enough there. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you've hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes while we are live. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for streams like this when the Raptors play. I'll be live again tomorrow for the next Raptors game. .1 seconds on the inbound. Lob to Keita. Too fucking easy, man. Way too easy. Like, how did you not prepare for that out of the timeout? They had 2.1 seconds. What the fuck did you think they were going to do? Why is Shed guarding him? Why is Shed guarding Keita? Oh, they switched. You can't let that happen. Gotta be ready for that, man. All right, well, down 9. Draw something out of here. They're going to keep rolling with Shed to close, I would suspect. 3:19 to go. But yeah, look, they played decently. It's been a good. It's just the threes haven't fallen tonight. If the threes were falling, it'd be a completely different game. I guess you could say the same for Boston as well, though, because they also haven't shot well. But come on, Aaron Baines jersey. I almost bought one when they got him, man. I was big advocate before they signed him for them to get him. But yeah, obviously that didn't go very well. 104.95, still in it. Same lineup on for the Raptors. Both teams have gone small. Grady Dick, space in mid-range. Yes. Good bucket. 7-point game. Grady Dick has grown into the game a little bit. Not been terrific, but grown in a little bit. Tatum backing down quickly. Long 2 over the outstretched hand. Tough bucket, dude. Tough bucket. They got the switch, quickly defended him well. Tough bucket. Quickly to Grady. Can he find another one? Stripped by Tatum. So the answer is no. Tatum. Going at Barnes. Turnaround 2. Doesn't go. Rebound Pritchard. Nine-point game. Derek White for 3. That's the dagger. Yeah. That's the dagger. Just a little too much. I mean, Tatum made a tough shot. A little too much focus on Tatum. I mean, it was already kind of over, but like there was hope before that. There's got to be some Aaron Baines jerseys out there. I mean, I was part of the Aaron Baines fan club, but didn't work out. Quickly steps out of bounds. Come on, man. This is sorry. Down 12. Bad turnover there. Yeah, Alex Len. Didn't help either. Rafael Ra. Derek White to Tatum. A foul's called. I don't know if they're in the bonus. I hope to fuck they're not in the bonus because that gave him fresh. I mean, even still, fresh shot clock there to 14. Boston kind of turned it on in the in the late stages here. A little too much. Tatum, step back three. No good. Don't turn it over at half court. Quickly to Barnes. Fouled. It's on the floor. Yeah, that's on the floor. Damari Carroll. Well, at least Baines wasn't expensive, and it was a 1-year deal. 1+1. Damari Carroll was on an expensive contract. Like, that was a marquee free agent signing. That was big. I don't know if y'all remember. That was big when they got Damari Carroll. Damari Carroll, the LeBron stopper. Then it was PJ Tucker, the LeBron stopper. And then the only LeBron stopper in the end was the Lakers because they took him away from the East. Can I video on the 2006 draft class? Can you wait, locks? I don't know what that is. Check out that. Okay. I will check that out. You know, I'm a YouTube premium person now. So I've been watching a lot more YouTube. There's so much great content on this app. Pritchard 3 spills away for the spread, I tell you. That was a big deal. Quickly for 3. Doesn't go. Mobo. Rebound to Pritchard. Oh, he's going to score. That's going to kill the spread. Tough. Well, Toronto will not dribble this out, so... That's goaltending. I can confirm a lime wedge would improve my Corona, but we don't have limes. All right, well, that will do it for the game. That'll do it. Well, solid overall performance. I did. I had the 11-point spread. I did win. Nice move there by Quickly at the end. Not going to get pizza tonight. I will later this week. Listen, Sunday to Thursday, I'm a healthy boy. 2,000 calories a day. Actually, this beer will put me over a little bit, but 2,000 calories a day. Friday, Saturday night, very unhealthy boy. So I gotta be disciplined during the week to make up for that. All right. Well, I had already counted for my macros today, and then I just added this beer. So unfortunately, I've gone over. But that'll do it for the game. How much does Luka score? 29. Let's get into the post-game show, everybody. You gotta get it every night. No. I need to get to payday, I think. Hey, February's a short month, thankfully. Payday's a little bit quicker. All right. That will do it for this. Let's jump into our post-game show. So a huge test for the Raptors going up against the Boston Celtics, even if it is at home, even if the Celtics are missing some players. And, there was a lot to like about this game, but there were things to not like as well. And in the end, I think the Raptors will go off frustrated, even though they only lost by 10. Let's break it down in tonight's post-game show. As a reminder, we do shows like this every time the Raptors play. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you drop a like if you do enjoy along the way. Switching it up a little bit. decided to try my hand at some note-taking throughout this game, just to try to gather all of my thoughts as we go throughout this one. So 111-101 is the final score for the Raptors. And I think to start us off here, the big thing that caused the defeat here, because Toronto played pretty well. The big thing that causes the scoreline here in the end is the shooting. Thankfully for Toronto, it wasn't a very strong shooting night for the Boston Celtics. If it was, this would have been a blowout because the Raptors could not shoot. It was your classic Celtics against the Raptors in recent years where they're going to play a lot of zone, they're going to dare you to shoot threes, and if you don't make them, you're in trouble. That's kind of what happened on New Year's Eve 2024 when the Celtics made all their threes in the second half. The Raptors could not make anything and lost in the end by 54. Well, tonight, the Raptors went 5 of 33 from 3. 5 of 33 from 3. They were 0 of 9 from 3 in the first quarter. They were 4 of 27 from 3 after the third quarter. They made 3 threes in the third, and they made 1 3 in the fourth. So it's a make or miss league because the Celtics, look, they're going to shoot 53s. That's just what they do. They built the team around shooting. They built the team around shooting and switchability defensively. They didn't even have a lot of the switchability defensively today and still were able to stump the Raptors. Before the game started, Porzingis got ruled out with illness right before the game. So what I thought the big thing for the Raptors today was going to be was getting to the rim, attacking the inside. I was worried about this game when Porzingis was in. I wasn't that worried when he was out because I knew we had the guys to attack inside. But I think for too much of this game here today, there was, like, we still shot 50% from the field without shooting the three ball well. We were 5 of 33 from 3. So we were 37 of 50. Wow. 37, no. Yes. 37 to 50 on twos. Wow. Tell ya, that's okay. I'm really familiar with your games, Toronto. That's pretty good. 74% on twos today for the Raptors. So, in the end, they did shoot really well on twos, as I suspected they would. I feel like if you shoot 74% on twos, you got to win that basketball game. And that, in the end, was the problem. They kind of left some points begging at the rim as well, with some lack of aggression. But the threes weren't falling. Like straight up, the threes just did not fall for the Raptors. And in some of the key moments here in this game, like there was some, in the second quarter when the Raptors took a lead, 7:30 to go in the second quarter, Raptors took the lead. That was the only time they led. They led for about 10 seconds where the Celtics hit a three, but they took a lead with 7:30 to go in the second quarter. They were down by 11 to start the second. Scotty Barnes came out extraordinarily aggressively to start the second. Got a couple and ones, kept taking it to Keita. And we, like I said, all night the Raptors were doing pretty well on the inside. They held the Celtics scoreless until the 8:46 point of the second quarter. Barnes was leading by example. When he got subbed out, the team kept things going, even with some missed shots. And they took the lead, as I said. But in those pivotal moments after they took the lead, too many times the Celtics bailed themselves out with offensive rebounds. And I know the Celtics only lost the rebounding battle 12 to 10. Sorry, the Raptors only lost the offensive rebounding battle 12 to 10 in the end, as we see here. Only lost that by 2. They probably won the turnover battle as well. Oh, they didn't in the end. They turned it over a lot in the fourth quarter. Anyways, they only lost the offensive rebound battle by 2 there. But in the key moments, it felt like the Celtics bailed themselves out with those rebounds. They took 51 threes. There's a lot of erratic rebounds, long rebounds. Just too many times it fell in a Celtics player's lap when it was like, just stand in front of the guy and you give yourself a much better opportunity. And I think in the third quarter as well, when the Celtics looked like they maybe were going to run away with it a little bit before the Raptors clawed back in the fourth quarter, there was still some rebounding issues there overall. Raptors had a good third quarter where they were forcing turnovers, kind of staying in the mix. But when the Celtics kind of got pushed, like anytime the Raptors made it close, they just locked in. They engaged. Just such a well-oiled machine. No matter who's in, who's out, they are going to dictate the game. And a player who absolutely was fantastic today for the Celtics was Jason Tatum. He was 7 of 18. He was 3 of 12 from 3. Like, he was chucking threes. But he dictated the game today with 11 assists. He had 9 assists in the first half. And it was pretty much like all the attention was on him. And you have to credit him with all the attention on him. You credit him because he was comfortable, letting other guys do their thing. Jaylen Brown got 24. Derek White gets 22 in the end. Payne Pritchard gets 20 points at the end despite going 4 of 13 from 3. Comfortable Jason Tatum with letting other guys do their thing with the open spaces. Not only did he have 11 assists, there were some screen assists in there as well, which helped out. There was a key assist late in the game, which helped out. So it was just a little bit too much for the Raptors to deal with, even with players missing out here. Torrey Craig started. I felt like, there was advantages there for the Raptors. They did find those advantages in the end. They let Torrey Craig, take his threes. It was 0 of 5 from 3. But, when the going got tough, the Celtics had the answers. They had the defense. They had the big buckets. When the Raptors were at their best was when Scotty Barnes got super aggressive, super engaged. Started the second quarter. I told you he did that. He did the same at the start of the fourth quarter. And then as he kind of fatigued a bit, Jamal Shed came in the game and actually was, I think, producing some big minutes to keep the Raptors in the game. But in the clutch, the Celtics had been there so much. They just stepped up big time. And in the end, you're just not going to win many basketball games shooting 5 of 33 from 3, let alone against who I think is the best team in the NBA. They don't have the best record, but the best team in the NBA, they have just been demolishing teams lately. The Celtics have just been crushing teams lately. So, look at that. Look at the scores in the left here. So many double-digit wins. They have just been crushing teams lately. So to keep within 10, I think is to a certain extent respectable by the Raptors. Also doing it without Jakob Poeltl, respectable by the Raptors. But the shooting, you talk about Boston's defense all you want. There was a lot of open shots that just weren't falling. Barnes played well, 21 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, 7 of 14, but he's 0 of 5 from 3. Some of those have just got to drop. RJ Barrett, 10 of 16, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Great game, 1 of 5 from 3. Had some good looks. Emmanuel Quickly had been playing well, not here. 0 of 6 from 3, and I even wrote this, kind of tough. What is Emmanuel Quickly's effectiveness, especially against a zone defense when he's not hitting threes? This is got to be your key guy to break the zone with his shooting. He's been playing a lot better the last couple games, but didn't have a good night here. Grady Dick ruined to the game, ended up hitting 2 out of 7 threes, 12 points, 4 of 10, and some solid minutes, I think, from the bench. Abaji was a +3. Boucher was a +7. Jacoby Walter was a +6. Jamal Shaw was a -8, but I felt like he played a little bit better than that overall. So, again, good performance. It's just a make-or-miss league. At some point, the guys you have just have to make some more of their shots. So I think if the Raptors play like this, I think in a lot of games, the shots will start to fall a little bit more often. Tomorrow's going to be really tough. Indiana's a good team on a good run. You got to travel to Indiana there tonight from Toronto, which stinks. Second night of back-to-back will be difficult. The schedule gets really easy after that. So if you're on the Team Tank, and I am on Team Tank as well, there's a lot of wins to be had next week and the weeks after. Chicago, Orlando, Utah, Washington, Philly, Utah. There's wins to be had. So we'll see what Raptors management decides to do here, but there's wins to be had, especially if they play like this, and especially if they do shoot better. Overall, pretty happy. That was a very entertaining game, and I think it was a good performance by the Raptors. So, we can wrap things up here. Good performance in the end. A lot of positives. Yep, that's it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this one. We'll close her up on the Raptors Celtics, but we'll be back tomorrow for the next one. Raptors against the Pacers. Hope to see you there. Subscribe so you don't miss out any of that content. Thank you to the stream chat. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully you'll hang out with me again tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to go watch Lakers Mavs. Take care, everybody.